Good news everyone, I'm still trapped in the basement from the last episode. Burnham Watt has been kind enough to bring me food, release me from my handcuffs, and lend me a laptop. But despite the luxurious life I'm living, I can't help but think about Shrek 4, Forever After, the final chapter in the Shrek trilogy. Shrek Forever After may not be a bad movie, but it's certainly the weakest of the three canon Shrek films. I think the way I would describe it is it has a pretty awful concept, but has very decent execution. In Shrek 4, Shrek grows tired of his family, so he asks Rumpelstiltskin, aka wannabe Farquaad, if he can make some sort of deal where he can become an ogre who everyone is scared of again. Slowly this devolves into a Wonderful Life type situation, with Shrek creating a universe in which he was never born, and where wannabe Farquaad rules the Shrek cinematic universe. Well, I have to give them this. The Shrek films really know how to execute a complicated plot in a simple and easy to understand way. Forever After really differentiates itself from the other Shrek movies by focusing a lot more on the drama and a lot less on the comedy. This is a very risky move, because Shrek has been a very comedy-focused franchise from its inception. Shrek's biting critique of the animation industry and its signature character-driven humour, despite being some of its best attributes, are almost completely abandoned in Forever After. I actually think this could have worked, but only if they committed more to the idea and scrapped the comedy altogether. Because every time this film tries to be funny, it doesn't really work. There's one particularly abysmal scene where Shrek starts singing to Donkey about friendship, and it isn't funny, and it comes off as extremely awkward. And although cringe-based comedy can work, believe me, us Brits are masters of it, it doesn't work in this situation because Shrek would never start singing randomly. It goes against everything Shrek stands for, because, in case you've forgotten, Shrek started off as a parody of the kind of Disney characters who would frequently sing about their feelings. It's almost a consistent theme of this film to misunderstand the characters of Shrek. Shrek, for example, starts the film off with the motivation that he doesn't like being someone that everyone likes and wants to go back to being the ogre that everyone hates. This is just a clear misunderstanding of his character arc from the last two movies. It makes no sense for Shrek to want to be a scary ogre in this movie when he spent the last two movies wanting society to accept him. At the end of the movie, Shrek makes everything return to normal, and only him, and maybe wannabe Farquaad, I'm not sure, it's left kinda vague, remembers what happened. Therefore, this film ends up leaving basically no impact on the franchise at all. For all we know, it could have all just been Shrek's dream, and it would have changed absolutely nothing. How come Shrek the Third is rightfully crucified for this, but Shrek Forever After does the same thing and no one cares? This is a terrible way to end the Shrek saga, because it makes it feel like Shrek's least significant adventure. Ideally, movies should give their last film the biggest impact on the franchise, so the audience is not left dissatisfied. So Shrek 4 really juxtaposes most threequels in this regard. Shrek the Third is still much worse though, hence why I ignore it, because despite all these problems I have with Forever After on a fundamental level, I feel like the film is executed really well. The direction really makes you feel for Shrek. Even though Shrek doesn't act like Shrek, he is still written as a person. In one particular scene towards the beginning, Shrek watches himself in the mirror, and without any dialogue, he looks into his eyes, wondering where it all went wrong. After a film as bad as Shrek the Third, does the world even need a misunderstood ogre anymore? Why is it that Pixar movies like WALL-E and The Incredibles are taken so seriously, yet Shrek is never seen as anything more than a jolly green joke? Back in his prime, he won an Oscar. I know people who would kill for that level of success. So what happened? What went wrong? So even though Shrek Forever After fails on, well, almost every fundamental level, its execution of its ideas almost makes up for that. Sadly, it is still the worst film I've reviewed so far. Sorry guys, I don't make the rules. I just don't get it.
What don't you understand, sir?
If he doesn't know he's being recorded, then why is he talking to the camera?
Well, from his point of view, he's just staring at a brick wall, but it appears the isolation has made him delusional enough to speak to it as if it were a camera.
What a dumbass. You know what? I don't even like Retro. Let's leave him in there.
What? No. He's been in there for a really long time, as is.
Long time? What are you talking about? He's only been in there for 4 months.
Shut up, Kenny.
Dickhead, you came back for me.
I didn't do this for you, boy. I did this to stop my son, Burnham Watt. That bastard is trying to take over all of Alpha Corp. That's why Kenny is here. If he succeeds, every person working for the company will be out of a job, or something like that.
And I'll never get the £6 he promised me. This is bigger than that, Retro. But is it though? Because if I could get that £6, then I could finally have loads of money, which I've always dreamed of.
Excuse me, you're getting distracted. Now tell me, where is Burnham Watt?
What? You don't know?
No, I thought you'd know.
Well, he's your son.
Exactly. I don't know anything about him. Really though, any ideas?
Well, I guess he could be at the cinema, but I doubt it.
The cinema, eh? That just might be crazy enough to work.
Actually, I don't know. It's just a guess.
Too late, I'm already planning the route.
Here's a map. I even made it into a fold-out brochure. I believe Burnham Watt should start to back up because he's about to eat it! Ah, dickhead, you stupidly locked the door on your way out.
Why, yes, Kenny, I have.
Get off the road, you bloody wanker!
Yeah, you jackass!
Dickhead, can we stop running on the road? People are yelling at me.
Nonsense, boy. We're almost there. Look!
Aha! There you are, Burnham Watt.
Your reign of terror is over.
What? Is this some sort of peasant joke I'm too rich to understand?
No. Now give me back Retro's show or my friend here will beat the crap out of you.
Yeah, wait, what? Why, yes, I think I could murder Retro, if that's what you're asking. Hey, I didn't agree to this. But you know what? I've suffered a lot because of you, Burnham Watt. And if I harness all my built-up rage, then maybe I can... For whatever it is worth, I did not want to do that, Retro. Regardless, Dickhead, if you are a man of your word, you simply must hand Retro's show over to me.
Oh, Burnham Watt, you dumbass. I wasn't referring to you fighting Retro.
Oh, really? Then who? Oh, no. No, anyone but him, no! Oh, hello there. Shrek here, and I'm ticked off. Because of people who think that just because I'm kind of a joke now, that I can't beat the crap out of another posh English lad. Are you kidding me? Us ogres can do all sorts of things. We'll make a soup from your freshly peeled skin, shave your liver, squeeze the jelly from your eyes. Actually, it's quite good on toast. Back, beast! I'm warning you. Alright, 2 things, okay? Shut up. Now, Dickhead,
Yes?
be a good lad and put the tape in.
Reputation. Living in the past, it's a new generation. A guy can do what he wants to do.
Hey, step away from that window.
And I don't give a damn about my bad reputation. Oh no.
Well, looks like that's the end of Burnham Watt. No, he's not dead. But after a fall like that, I bet he wish he was. Am I right?
I think all we need now is a Shrek in the Swamp karaoke dance party.
Well, I thought love was only true in fairy tales.
Hey, wait, where's that retro guy? He looked pretty injured. Is he okay?
Oh, who cares? I've already saved his ass once today, and I'll be damned before I do it again.
Disappointment haunted all my dreams. But then I saw her face, and I'm a believer. Without a trace, I'm down in my mind. Well, I'm in love. Ooh, I'm a believer, and I couldn't leave her if I tried.